Good afternoon, folks. We've got great Northern Conference baseball action coming to you from Central Wisconsin here on Zaleski Sports today as the Mosinee Indians host the state-ranked Rhinelander Hodags. My name is Gunnar Zippert. I'm accompanied by Ryan Rasmussen here from Mosinee High School. Rhinelander comes in with a record of 13-0. They are undefeated in Great Northern Conference play as well at 11-0, first in the conference. Mosinee coming in at 11-5. They are 7-3 in Great Northern play for third in the conference. And it is Parents' Night here at Mosinee, so we will have a presentation coming up here in a little bit, right after our grounds meeting between the two managers. Ty Cook, the manager for the Mosinee Indians, in his second year, went 16-7 last year. So overall, Mr. Cook with a record of 27-12 in his tenure, and Joe Waxmonski in his 20th year for Rhinelander, over 200 wins, or no, nearing 200 wins. He's at 199 wins and 211 losses in his career. So should the Hodags win tonight, it'll be Coach Waxmonski's 200th in his storied coaching career at the head of his program. They're currently ranked number 3 in the state in Division II, helps to be undefeated, only behind Kiel, another undefeated team from eastern Wisconsin, and Pewaukee, who is 17-2 down in the Milwaukee suburbs. We're going to have the Parents' Night presentation now, so I will lay out.
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Mosinee for our game between the Rhinelander Hodags and the Mosinee Indians. Tonight is Mosinee's Baseball Parents' Night. We would like to take a moment to sincerely thank all the parents of our Mosinee High School baseball players. Your support, time, and commitment mean the world to these athletes and our program. Tonight is for you. Thank you and for everything you do. We will now introduce each of our athletes alongside their parents. Number 0, Bryson Savaitis, with parents Jim and Michelle Savaitis. Noah Zebro, number 3, parents Eric and Melanie Zebro. Number 4, Caden Kalaji, parents Jay and Sarah Kalaji. Number 5, Dane Seiler, parents Aaron Seiler and Jenny Van Ert. Number 6, Carter Fondre, parents John and Kim Fondre. Number 7, Merrick Broad, parents Andrew Adams and Dorothy Broad.
We're just slowing down to catch up, guys. Go ahead, guy.
Number 10, Mitchell Micklig, parents Paul and Diana Micklig. Number 11, Aiden Larilla, parents Scott and Lisa Larilla. Number 16, Tyler Bars, parents Keith Bars and Amy Schmidt. Number 22, Mother Lisa Brooks. Number 26, Treve Stoffel, parents Kyle and Melissa Stoffel. Number 28, Carter Simonis, parents Albert and Victoria Simonis. Number 32, Tegan Hotchkiss, mother Andrea Hotchkiss. Number 37, Parker Schmiel, parents Chad and Mia Schmiel. Number 47, Sebi Anderson, parents Ryan and Marie Anderson. Number 57, Nathan Hartenstein. Parents John and May Hartenstein. Manager Aiden Yurkuski. Parents Mark and Tina Yurkuski. Let's give a big round of applause for our players and their parents.
Here are the starting lineups for today's game. First, for the visiting team, the Rhinelander Hodags. Batting first, playing shortstop, number 2, Abe Gretzinger. Batting second, catching, number 5, Jackson Wade. Batting third, playing right field, number 11, Rowan Wicksett. Batting fourth, pitching, number 1, Connor Rafferty. Batting fifth, playing first base, is number 15, Sori Bishop. Batting sixth, playing center field, number 13, Vince White. Batting 17th, playing third base, number 3, Charlie Johnson. Batting 8th, playing second base, number 9, Jackson West. Batting 9th, playing left field, number 7, Wes Kilden. And now, for the starting lineup for our Mosinee Indians, batting first, playing second base, number 16, Tyler Bars. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 26, True Stoffel. Batting third, playing center field, number 6, Carter Fondre. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 47, Sevi Anderson. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 11, Aiden Lorilla. Batting sixth, playing catcher, number 3, Noah Zebro. Batting seventh and pitching, number 4, Ken Kowalski. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 10, Mitchell Michelin. Batting ninth, playing right field, number 0, Bryson Cycus. The Mosinee Indians and the Rhinelander Hodags and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior for the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance. Your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now we ask that all who are able to rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
And we're ready to go from Mosinee High School. On the mound for the Indians is Caden Kalachi, number 4. He'll be batting 7th today. He's being caught by Noah Zebro behind the plate, and going around the infield for the Indians, number 10, Mitchell Micklig playing first. At second base, it's Tyler Bars, number 16. The third baseman, Sebastian Anderson, number 47. And playing shortstop is Treve Stoffel, number 26. Going left to right in the outfield, you've got Aiden Larilla in left. Center fielder Carter Fondre, and in right field, Bryson Savikis, number 0. Coming up to bat in the top of the first for the Hodags, the shortstop, number 2, Abe Gretzinger, catcher, number 5, Jackson Wadick, and the right fielder, number 11, Rowan Wiechek, will be the top third of the order for the state-ranked Hodags. When these teams met in Rhinelander, it was a 5-1 win for Coach Waxmonski's program. 13-0 on the season, just 3 games away from a potential perfect conference record. They've got this game here today, and then one against Lakeland on Monday, and a game against Medford on Thursday.
All right, go ahead and announce it.
Leading off from Rhinelander, number 2, Abe Gretzinger.
Gretzinger will step in from the right side, the leadoff shortstop. Batted .299 a year ago, enjoying a good junior season here. He'll take low and away from Kalaji, and we're underway here from Mosinee High School. Thank you for joining us on Zaleski Sports. Gunnar Sippert along with Ryan Rasmussen here down the third base line. And it's chopped to the third base side over a jumping Sebastian Anderson for a chopped single into the left field grass for Gretzinger. He's on to lead off today's game.
Next up, number 5, Jackson Wadick at the plate.
The catcher, Jackson Wadick, stepping in here, a returning first-team all-conference selection from a year ago, another junior for this Rhinelander squad. Takes a strike, and Kalaji gets ahead for the first time here today. Rowan Wiechek on deck. Connor Rapley in the hole, batting cleanup here today and doing the pitching. Breaking ball outside, evens things up from Kalaji. Getting a good look over at Gretzinger, taking his lead from Micklig at first base, and it's going to be outside again as Wadick works his way ahead. Gretzinger seems to have some good speed over there at first. Wonder if they might put a steal on here in the top of the first. Again, taken outside, this time on a heater, and 3 balls and 1 strike to the number 2 hitting catcher here, Jackson Wadick, with his open stance. The 3-1 is taken, and it is a strike. Wadick thought he had first base on a walk, I should say. He'll head back in with a full count. See if Gretzinger moves here with a full count. He goes, and it's taken for a ball. Throw down will not matter. A walk for Wadick makes it 2 on with nobody out here in the top of the first for the Hodags.
Next up to bat, number 11, Ronan Wazik.
As Rowan Wiechek comes to the plate. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust at Infinity Exteriors. Taking a ball is the right fielder, Wiechek. Another righty batter and another righty on deck in the cleanup hitter, Rapley. And Kalaji struggling to find the zone here as he falls behind 2-0 after the 5-pitch walk. Gretzinger on second, Wadick on first. Mosinee brings the corners in, about medium depth for the second baseman and shortstop. Foul ball off the bat of Wiechek. Wiechek batting .257 last year. The 2-1 taken outside, and that's where Kalaji's been missing today, outside to these right-handed hitters. So not at risk of plunking a batter, but needs to find the zone here in order not to issue another free pass. 3-1, it's swung on down the third base line. Anderson somehow corrals it in time, and that'll be an out at third base. It was off his... No, they'll say he's safe at third. I thought Anderson stepped on the bag in time. He did. The field umpire overrules the confusion there. So an unassisted putout at third base there. First and second with one out. So Wadick to second, and WIAA will take first base. Nice play by Anderson on a hot shot down the third base line. He did enough to knock it down, and then good footwork to step on the bag. WIAA reaches on the fielder's choice, and now Rapley, today's starting pitcher, batting cleanup. And our first lefty of the day on deck in the number 5 hitter, Sawyer Bishop. Rapley takes outside. So now the runner on second is Wadick, and WIAA on first as Gretzinger heads back to the dugout. It's fouled away, and Kalaji is a pitch away from his potential first strikeout of the day. 1-2 our count. Kalaji from the stretch with runners on here. He strides, and his pitch is going to be outside. Mosinee, the conference champions a year ago, they've won at least a share of the conference title 4 years in a row. As swinging through strike 3 is Connor Rapley, first strikeout of the day for Kalaji.
Number 15, Sawyer Bishop.
And Kalaji's 1 out away from getting out of a jam here in the first. Sawyer Bishop takes a strike as he strides to the front of the box there. Finds himself down 0-1, runners on first and second with 2 outs. And that one's taken up and away. You see Bishop really striding towards the front of the box there. He's got a wide stance, and he's going to get up to the front edge of it. Big stride, and he takes another strike. He's down 1-2. Kalaji a pitch away from getting out of some early trouble here against the Hodags. The 1-2 is grounded to the left side, and Anderson will have another play, stepping on the bag. It's a scoreless first inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on for the Hodags. We head to the bottom of the first. Mosinee coming to bat on Zaleski Sports.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back on Zaleski Sports. Taking the mound for the Hodags here this evening, Connor Rapley, number 1, another right-handed pitcher. He'll be caught here tonight by Jackson Wadick, and around the infield for the Hodags. At first base, Sawyer Bishop, who just grounded out to end the inning. Second baseman is Jackson West. Third baseman, Charlie Johnson, with Abe Gretzinger playing shortstop. And in the outfield for the Hodags, Wes Kibler in left, Vince White in center, and Rowan WIAA out in right field. Nearly ready to go here. Leading things off for Mosinee will be Tyler Bars, the second baseman. He'll be followed by the shortstop, Treve Stoffel, and the center fielder, Carter Fondre at the top of the Mosinee order. A walk, a single, and then a walk.
First up to bat for your Mosinee Indians is number 16, Tyler Bars.
A single and then a walk were eventually stranded by Rhinelander. They had first and second with nobody out, but Kalaji was able to get a couple of ground balls with a strikeout in between to get out of the inning with no damage. Tyler Bars with his team clapping him on from the third base dugout right beneath us. Fouled off. It's my first time seeing Bars here on the diamond, but I called a couple of Mosinee hockey games last winter, the winter of 24 into 25, and he was on that top line for a very strong Indians hockey team. 0-1, and it runs outside as Bars works his way back even with Connor Rapley. Rapley struck out in the first inning at the plate as this is grounded to third yet again here. This time it's Johnson with the throw over to Bishop just in time. Big stretch from Bishop.
Next up to bat, number 26, Treve Stoffel.
To get the out. Treve Stoffel, a three-sport star on the gridiron, the hardwood, and here on the diamond. Steps in from the right side. Committed to play linebacker at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Takes a strike, and Rapley is ahead for the first time today. Very senior-heavy lineup here for Mosinee. This is fouled off, and it hit his bat twice before it came back fair. So it'll be a foul ball, and Stoffel finds himself down 0-2. Rapley looking for his first punch-out of the day. Infield back with nobody on and one out. Just a light breeze coming from right to left field. Some gas there from Rapley at the top of the zone, but he does miss, and it's 1-2. Talking to Coach Waxmonski of Rhinelander before the game. Both pitchers today different than the first meeting between these teams as Rapley misses outside. Don't have who pitched the first game for Rhinelander, but for Mosinee it was Easton Brooks getting the start against the Hodags up in Rhinelander. The 2-2 taken high and away as Rapley's really humming it in there. Count is now full, though, after Stoffel was down 0-2. The payoff pitch is taken for strike three looking. Stoffel goes down. He's going to disagree with that one as he looked ready to take his base.
Next up to bat, number 6, Carter Fondre.
Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Number 3 hitter Carter Fondre, the center fielder, steps in, and he grounds one foul to start his first plate appearance of the day. Nobody on with 2 outs. Good start to the bottom of the first for Rapley of Rhinelander. Rhinelander 13-0 to start their season, and while there have been some big wins in there, they've done a nice job of winning close games as well. Fouled off by Fondre. Close games, including the first meeting between these two teams. It was a 5-1 victory for the Hodags. They're coming off of a 3-1 win at Merrill on Monday. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning. This time swinging for Rapley. He gets 2 punch-outs for a 1-2-3 bottom of the first. We head to the second. Hodags coming to bat on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. the only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
We head to the second here at Mosinee High School in a matchup of not only two of the top teams in the Great Northern Conference, but two of the top teams in Division II. As Rhinelander currently ranked number 3 in the state in the 20-team poll. Mosinee not in the top 20, but they are certainly in consideration to make a deep run in the playoffs. These teams met in the regional final last year, Mosinee getting the win in that one on June 5th, 9-4, as the Indians eventually, as this is popped up, it'll get foul and make it 0-2 on the batter Vince White, a lefty. Mosinee eventually finished as 1 game away from state. The 0-2 is fouled off. 3 foul balls here for White against Kalaji, as the Indians fell to the Aquinas Blue Golds in the sectional final 6-5. And a foul ball there on a check swing from Vince White. It'll remain 0-2. So that just got a piece of his bat. Kalaji working quick here from the windup. Taken outside. These teams actually in different halves of the sectional this year, so they would not meet again unless it was in a sectional final. Vince White goes down swinging for the second strikeout of the day from Kalaji.
Next up, number 3, Charlie Johnson.
Charlie Johnson, the third baseman, stepping in from the right side. We saw him make a nice throw in the bottom of the first for out number 1. Kalaji with a breaking ball. You see Johnson thought it was coming for his head. It does end up a little bit inside for a ball. The 0-1 is fouled off. Mosinee winning the conference last year at 10-3. Rhinelander finished 2 games behind them at 7-5, tied for second with Medford. But this year it's been all Hodags as they find themselves at 11-0 and ahead of everybody else in the conference. Currently second is Northland Pines at 8-3. This is driven to the outfield by Johnson. Center fielder Fondre's back on it. It's over his head and to the wall. Heading for second is Johnson. He'll stay there with a stand-up 1-out double. Hardest hit ball of the day and an extra base hit for the number 7 hitter, Charlie Johnson, as Jackson West, the second baseman, steps in with a runner in scoring position. And this one is laced to center field. Fondre's got a beat on it, and catch is made. No tag coming from Johnson. So a line out there for West, and 2 down with a runner on second base. Bottom of the order, it's Wes Kibler.
Number 7, Wes Kibler.
Hodags got first and second with nobody out in the first inning, but did not score. And Kalaji looking to strand another runner in scoring position here after that 1-out double. Swing and a miss from Kibler, and Kalaji 1 pitch away from heading back to the dugout. Second hit of the day for the Hodags. And swing and a miss from Kibler makes it the 3rd strikeout of the day. A double for the Hodags, but no harm done for Mosinee as it's no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the second, still scoreless on Zaleski Sports.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play Winnie the Pooh and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Welcome back on Zaleski Sports. Stevens Point Orthopedics proudly continues to offer complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment this summer with Stevens Point Orthopedics. That's 715-344-0701. Cleanup hitter for the Indians will lead off the inning. It's number 47, Sebastian Sebi Anderson, and it's fouled off to start the bottom of the second. It was a 1-2-3, bottom of the first for Connor Rapley on the mound. A ground out to third base, and then a couple of strikeouts for the Hodags starter. Working exclusively from the stretch here, no windup, and that one will be low. Gloved by Wadick with the pink catcher's protector behind home. Mosinee looking for their first base runner of the day. And a ball is taken just outside. Rhinelander dugout does not like that one down the first base line. Nice little crowd showing up down the first base line as well as behind home plate. Fastball upstairs, and Anderson turns out of the way of that one. 3-1, Rapley at risk of a walk here. The 3-1 delivery is upstairs, and that'll be a 5-pitch walk issued to Anderson.
Next up to bat, number 11, Aiden Larilla.
So we've seen Anderson make a couple of nice plays in the field, and now he gets on base. Aiden Larilla, the lefty left fielder, number 11, up with a runner on first and nobody out here in the second. See if Anderson gets moving, and they'll have a pickoff attempt to get Anderson back to first base. The Mosinee lineup goes 4 seniors to start things off. Larilla, just a sophomore, batting 5th. That runs outside, and it's 1-0. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Anderson takes his lead again. Bishop holding him on, and another pickoff attempt nearly gets by. I think that one got Anderson on the throw. He looks a little shaken up, but just a bruise, and he's good to go, as the field umpire asks him. So it's still just 1-0, but a couple of pickoff attempts. Of course, no limit on how many pickoffs you can do here at the high school level, unlike the big leagues. Foul ball off the bat of Larilla, and we're even at 1-1. Rapley with the runner behind him at first base, and nobody out here. Delivers. Breaking ball outside. Rapley certainly throwing a little bit harder than the starter for Mosinee, Kalaji, but he has struggled to find the zone here in the second. Two-1 is taken for a ball, and the throwdown by Wadick, not in time. Pardon me, that was a strike, as the umpire motions 2-2. Did not see much of a distinct motion from the umpire, so that's why I assumed it was a ball. The 2-2 swung on and missed, and Larilla will go down on strikes.
Next up to bat, number 3, Noah Zebro.
So a 2-2 count leads to a strikeout there for Rapley, his 3rd of the day. Anderson remains at first, now with 1 out. A ground ball double play could get Rapley out of this. Fastball's upstairs to the catcher, junior Noah Zebro. The grass infield here at Mosinee was given the Rhinelander fielders a little bit of trouble in the pregame infield-outfield. Scorched to third base. Johnson to West to Bishop. 5-4-3 double play, and Rapley is out of the second inning. We head to the third with Rhinelander looking to punch a run across for our first run of the day on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
A leadoff walk in the bottom of the second, but no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on as Rhinelander gets a double play. To end the inning, we head to the third. Top of the order coming up for the Hodags. Abe Gretzinger, followed by Jackson Wadick and Rowan Wiechek, 3 juniors on this young Rhinelander team. No seniors on the roster for Coach Waxmonski, and just an 11-player roster. They've got 2 on the bench, whereas Mosinee has 7.
Now up, number 2, Abe Gretzinger.
Gretzinger reached on a grounder over the third baseman, chopped it off the infield grass and into left field. To lead off the game, he ended up being retired at third base on a force out, as Rhinelander got a couple of runners on in the first inning, but stranded them. Also stranded one in the second. Breaking ball in for a strike from Caden Kalaji to start the third. Gretzinger thinks about swinging. Doesn't matter, as it's going to be a strikeout on the outside edge. 0-2 to the Hodag leadoff hitter. The 0-2 is taken just outside, and Gretzinger stays alive to the chagrin of the Mosinee dugout. Kalaji from the windup. 1-2 is outside, pardon me. Kalaji looked a little bit more at home or comfortable in the second inning, gave up that double, but otherwise, as 2-2 is outside, full count now, 3-2. But otherwise, Caden looked very comfortable on the mound, couple of strikeouts and a line out in the second. Foul off a pitch at the top of the zone, likely would have been ball 4, but Gretzinger aggressive. (3-2) is outside, and Gretzinger will take his base. He's been on both times today for the Hodags.
Now up to bat, number 5, Jackson Wadick.
7-pitch walk worked there by the Hodags leadoff man. No seniors on the roster for Rhinelander, but they do have 4 returning all-conference players, including Gretzinger, who was honorable mention all last year. Wadick takes a ball and another. That's skipped. Nice stop by Zebro. His throw not in time. Wadick was first team all-conference a year ago. Bishop and Rapley were second teamers. It's 2-0 as Kalaji delivers one outside. Wadick takes strike 1. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. The 2-1 is upstairs. Pardon me, the 3-1 And he takes his base, back-to-back walks.
Up to bat, number 11, Ronan Witzek.
Back-to-back walks to start things off for the Hodags here in the third. Wiecek up to the plate. Last time up, he grounded a ball to third. It was nicely played by Sebastian Anderson. He was able to step on the bag for the force out. That's the second walk of the day for Wadick, as Wiecek takes a strike. 0-1. Kalaji in the same situation here as he was in the top of the first. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Takes outside, and a back pick by Zebro down to second base, as Gretzinger getting a little too far off the base for Zebro's liking. Kalaji was able to escape the first with no damage. Looking to do the same here in the third. This one is skied high to right field. Catch is made by Savikis, and the throw relayed to third, not in time. Gretzinger advances.
Now, next up, number 1, Connor Rapley.
So that'll make it first and third, as Wadick held on the base at first base. And Wiecek flies out to right field. Not credited as a sac fly because no runs scored, but a productive out there from Wiecek. Now you've got a runner just one base away with Connor Rapley at the plate. He takes a strike. Rapley was struck out his first time up by the opposing pitcher, Kalaji. That one's taken outside. We'll see Kalaji at the plate against Rapley to start the bottom of the third. First and third with one out, a 1-1 count. Delivery is high. Wonder if we see the Hodags put on a double steal of sorts here, especially with less than 2 outs. Taken upstairs by Rapley. 3-1, and at risk of the third walk of the inning for the Mosinee pitcher. 3-1, swung on and missed. They'll make it a full count. Wadick may be off with the pitch here. Still just 1 out, so not a guarantee. He stays. Taking strike 3 is Rapley, and he goes down on strikes for the second time today. Sawyer Bishop to the plate with 2 outs.
Next up to bat, number 15, Sawyer Bishop.
So a backwards K, the third strikeout of the day. First looking strikeout for Kalaji. And a foul ball off the bat of Sawyer Bishop, the first baseman. The 0-1 runner was going, but it's fouled off, and Wadick will head back to first. So now 2 strikes with 2 outs. We'll see if that steal stays in effect. Kalaji again, 1 pitch away from stranding 2 runners. Kalaji gets a sign from Zebro, checks on the runner at first. He stays, and a foul ball off the bat of Bishop. Bishop last time out grounded out to third base on a fielder's choice, as Anderson again stepped on the bag for a force out. The 0-2, another foul ball as Wadick was going again. We'll see if he stays this time, maybe alternating pitches that he's going on, or maybe just getting a breather over there at first. The 0-2. Bishop grounds it to the first base side. It'll be the second baseman making the play. Bars shovels to first in time. Mosinee able to strand a couple of base runners. No runs on no hits, a couple of walks, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We head to the bottom of the third, scoreless from Mosinee High School.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Bottom third of the Mosinee order coming to the plate here in the bottom of the third from Mosinee High School. We're still scoreless. Rhinelander has already stranded 5 runners on the bases here today, as Caden Kalaji has done a nice job of escaping a couple of first and second with nobody out jams. Throw down from Wadick, and we're ready to go. Starting pitcher Caden Kalaji will hit for himself here today, batting 7th for Mosinee. He'll be followed by Mitchell Micklig, the first baseman, and Bryson Savikis, the right fielder, here at the bottom of the order. Right-handed hitter takes the ball up and in from Rapley. Rapley so far today, only base runner has been a walk. That was to Sebastian Anderson to lead off the second. This is grounded up the middle, and the first hit of the day for the Mosinee Indians comes off the bat of their pitcher, Kalaji.
Now, next up to bat, number 10, Mitchell
Micklig comes up with a runner at first. It'll be the courtesy runner coming on here for the pitcher, number 5, Dane Seelar, a senior. That's spelled C-I-H-L-A-R, Seelar. Sylar. Coach informed me wrong. Courtesy runner on for the pitcher. And Micklig, the first baseman, steps in. Upstairs, and Wadick thinks about a throw down, but elects not to. Second time a leadoff batter has reached for the Indians. This is flied out to right field, perhaps short right field. Calling off the second baseman is Rowan Wiechek for the first out of the inning. F9 off the bat of Micklig. Next
up to bat, number 0, Bryson Savikis.
Bryson Savikis, the right fielder, coming up. So you've got 4 seniors at the top of this Mosinee order, and then 3 more at the bottom, batting 7, 8, 9. Savikis takes a strike on the outside edge from Rapley. Rapley was able to get a double play to get out of the second inning. Can he do the same here in the third? Savikis ahead of that one on a breaking ball, 0-2. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team, local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. The 0-2 outside. And Savikis back into this count. 1-2 now. With the courtesy runner Sylar on first. He gets a big lead, swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Savikis goes down on strikes. The 4th strikeout of the day for Connor Rapley. Back to the top of the order as the sounds of Phil Collins fill the ballpark. It's Tyler Bars. He grounded out to third base his first time up. Runner on first with 2 away. Big lead there from Sylar. Grounder to Gretzinger. He goes to first in time. And Rapley able to strand the leadoff single. We head to the 4th, still scoreless on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Welcome back on Zaleski Sports. We head to the top of the 4th, scoreless from Mosinee High School. Vince White up for his second at-bat of the day. He struck out to lead off the second. Rhinelander has had traffic on the bases in all 3 innings, but have stranded 5 base runners. Yet to bring one home. First pitch is low from Caden Kalaji. These teams met, of course, twice in the regular season last year. They split those meetings, both teams winning on their home field, and then again for a rubber match in the regional championships of the WIAA playoffs. Mosinee taking that one 9-4 here at Mosinee High School. Rhinelander looking to sweep the season series this year if they're able to take the win today, unless, of course, they meet in a sectional final. 2-1 now, as Kalaji misses high. So far in the day, 2 hits for Rhinelander, along with 3 walks. All 5 of those base runners have been stranded. Foul ball nearly gets the first base coach, and it's 2-2, as Kalaji's worked himself back even. This is grounded to the right side. Bars with another play. Reaches out, gloves it, and flips to first. Charlie Johnson coming to the plate with nobody on and 1 out. He roped a double to deep center field his first time up. Eventually was stranded after a line out to center field and a strikeout. Ended the second. Johnson takes upstairs, a junior, as there are 7 juniors in this starting 9 for the Hodags. This is popped up on the infield. Kalaji under it. He's going to be called off by Stoffel, the shortstop. Smart play there from Stoffel to call off his pitcher, as he had a better read on it.
Now, next up, number 9, Jackson West.
And you never want your pitcher trying to make a catch on the back of the mound and having to awkwardly maybe fall to make the catch. Stoffel coming in makes the easy play. Jackson West lined out to center field on the first pitch he saw last time. He takes the ball, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on, as Kalaji's looking for his first clean inning here in the 4th. The 1-1 from Caden is fouled. Yes, it will be ruled a foul as the umpire signals for the tip there. I think it was similar to what happened to Treve Stoffel in the bottom of the first. Fouled off the bat and then hit the bat again. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to the outfield. Fondre's got a beat on it, and he'll squeeze for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Hodags as Kalaji works a clean top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th, halfway home in this one. Still tied, scoreless on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next step prosthetics, the fit for you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
No runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for the first time today for Rhinelander. As it's a 1-2-3 top of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Number 2, 3, and 4 batters coming to hit.
Number 26, Treve Stoffel.
Treve Stoffel struck out looking on a full count his first time up. He didn't agree with it as he looked ready to take his base on balls. Fondre on deck with Anderson in the hole. Stoffel takes on the outside edge, and it's 0-1. Treve, a three-sport star, headed to University of Wisconsin to play football in the fall. Swings and misses on the 0-1 heater, and Connor Rapley looking to pick up another strikeout against Stoffel. 0-2 is low and nicely gloved by Wadick, but no chance Stoffel was going to chase that one. Rapley from the stretch. The 1-2. Stoffel thought about that one, but ends up being low and in, and he's worked his way back even. Worked a full count after falling down 0-2 in the first inning. See if he does the same. 2-2 is put into play into right field. Underneath it is WIAA for the out and a leadoff fly out for Treve Stoffel. Makes it nobody on with one away. Marshfield's Dairy Fest, say cheese on Friday, May 19th and Saturday, May 30th. Enjoy the Mayor's Breakfast, Parade, and live music at Nuts Deep 2. For more info, go to visitmarshfield.com. First time up, Fondre struck out swinging. He takes a strike here in what has turned into a nice pitcher's duel from Mosinee High School. Just one hit allowed by Rapley here today and one walk. And for Mosinee's pitcher, Kalaji, just 2 hits and 3 walks. 4 strikeouts for Kalaji and 4 for Rapley as they find themselves even. This has popped up back of first base. Bishop underneath it in fair territory, just barely. Makes the squeeze for the second out of the inning.
Number 47, Sebi Anderson.
One of the few base runners today for Mosinee up at the plate. Sebastian Anderson walked to lead off the second. Was eventually erased on a double play ball. Anderson at the way back of the box. Takes a strike. Low part of the zone there, clipped by Rapley. This one is put through the right side by Anderson, and he's on again as WIAA corrals it in right field. 2-out single. 2-out single for Anderson keeps the inning alive. And Larilla steps in, the sophomore. Batting in the middle of the order here in the 5-hole. The lefty struck out swinging his first time. Big lead from Anderson. It's popped up. Giving it a look is Wadick, and it'll get over our heads down the third base side. Mentioned that Rhinelander has 4 returning all-conference players. 3 returning all-conference players for Mosinee. Treve Stoffel, first team all GNC last year. Sebastian Anderson and Carter Fondre, second teamers. Larilla takes outside as that one was moving away from him. Maybe a sinker or a changeup from Rapley. Anderson takes his primary lead and then typically has gotten a pretty big secondary. Larilla way out in front of that one. Fouls it off. 1-2, and Rapley looking to strand the second base runner of the day. Third base runner total, but of course you got that double play ball. Looking to leave a second runner on base to end the inning. That one is just high. Wadick tried to frame it down, but our home plate umpire calls the ball. 2-2. Wonder if Rapley might think about a throw over. He goes. 2-2 is taken up high, and it's going to be thrown down, and not in time. Gets away from the second baseman, West. Stolen base for Anderson. And we've got a full count. 3-2 with 2 outs, a runner on second base. So had Anderson not stolen the base there, he would have been going from first on this pitch. Instead, he finds himself already at second base. Larilla. Here comes the payoff pitch with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. It's blocked by Wadick nicely. He'll throw down to first to complete the strikeout and end the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on for Mosinee in the 4th. We're scoreless and head to the top of the 5th. Rhinelander coming to bat on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Top of the 5th inning here from Mosinee High School. We're tied at 0 in a pitcher's duel. Both teams with just 2 hits and no runs across. Mosinee Family Chiropractic provides personalized care to improve your well-being and quality of life. To schedule an appointment, call 715-693-4144. Today's game also brought to you by All Roads Real Estate in Mosinee. They bring you a great blend of experience and knowledge with local realtors who support this community, schools, and programs. For buying, selling, renting, or commercial, let All Roads Real Estate lead you home. A switch at the bottom of the order here. It was Wes Kibler the first time up, and now Blake Bauer steps in from the left side. So this is just one of the 2 bench players for Coach Waxmonski of Rhinelander. Took a strike and swings through strike 2. So gets another lefty into the lineup. Kibler was playing left field as Bauer goes down on strikes. 3 pitches, 3 strikes for Kalaji and his 5th K of the day.
Number 2, Abe Gretzinger.
We'll have to see if Bauer takes left field in the bottom of the 5th or if there's further defensive changes. Gretzinger has been on both times today with a single and a walk. Takes outside. Swing and a miss to make it 1-1. Kalaji back even. The 4th inning was the first time that the Hodags didn't have a runner on base, as it's 1-2 after another swinging strike from Gretzinger. Kalaji kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss, and his first time retiring Gretzinger comes on a strikeout, his 6th of the day.
Next up, number 5, Jackson Wadick.
2 strikeouts to start at the top of the 5th, and Kalaji has really settled in. He has retired the last 8 batters he's faced. The last one to reach was Jackson Wadick, who comes to the plate. Wadick walked in the 3rd, also walked in the 1st. But since then, Kalaji has retired 8 in a row with 3 strikeouts. The 1-1. Wadick ahead of that. And Kalaji looking to maybe strike out the side here in the top of the 5th. Looking for another clean half inning. Takes outside and up. Wadick is back even. The 2-2. Takes low and away, and Wadick maybe thinking about walking for the 3rd time today. Has worked another full count. Has worked another 3-ball count. Swings through strike 3. Kalaji strikes out the side in the top of the 5th. He'll get a big hand as he comes back to the dugout. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th and keep it here on Zaleski Sports. From home projects, home repair, to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive. No matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware of Mosinee to get the job done. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you've got work to do. Hodags will come out to the field for the bottom of the 5th. Still scoreless. And now 9 in a row retired by Caden Kalaji, including 4 strikeouts and 3 strikeouts in a row. No runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on in the top of the 5th. For Mosinee in the bottom of the 4th, it was a 2-out single and a stolen base by Sebastian Anderson. But he was left in scoring position. First runner that Mosinee has gotten to second base today. Starting the bottom of the 5th will be the number 6 hitter and catcher, Noah Zebro, followed by Caden Kalaji, the pitcher, and Mitchell Micklig, the first baseman. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelec.com. That's newtonelec.com. Rapley nearly ready to go here as he remains on the mound. He has been sterling on the bump as well here this afternoon. He's got 4 strikeouts as Kalaji has now passed him up with 7. Last couple of innings.
Now, next up to bat for your Mosinee Indians, number 3, Noah Zebro.
Last couple of innings, Rapley has been pitching a little bit more to contact as he's had just 1 strikeout in each of the 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th. I was mistaken. He has 5 strikeouts, not 4. He had 2 in the 1st, and then 1 in each inning since. First pitch strike from Rapley as his dugout cheers him on. Certainly feels like Mosinee has got all the momentum right now. Just need to translate it from the field to the batter's box. Zebro out ahead of that one. You saw him telling his teammates in the dugout, just settle down a little bit, making me a little bit nervous up here. 0-2. He takes low and away. On deck hitter will have to retrieve that one. One-two coming from Connor Rapley. Kicks and fires. Outside. And Zebro's back even. Zebro grounded into a double play his first time up. That was to end the 2nd inning when Sebastian Anderson worked a leadoff walk. The 2-2. Zebro ahead of a fastball there, and Rapley with a 2nd strikeout in a row to start the 5th.
Number 4, Caden Kalaji.
He's got 6 strikeouts. Kalaji's got 7. Kalaji to the plate. He had the first hit of the day for Mosinee. That was to lead off the 3rd. Next 3 batters were retired, and he was left at first base. First pitch strike again from Rapley. Good pace worked by both starting pitchers here today. Swing and a miss from Kalaji. He was looking for the fences on that one. Rapley, as a hitter, has struck out both times against Kalaji, and Kalaji has gotten the better of him at the plate with that single. 0-2 is fouled perpendicular from The plate to the third base dugout might have even been sharper than perpendicular. Somehow, Kalajiv hit that behind himself. Another 0-2 coming. Just outside. Rhinelander dugout liking the selection on that pitch. Both of these teams in Division II. The 1-2 is in the back of Kalaji, and he'll take first base the hard way. Rapley truly just losing a feel for a pitch there.
Now, next up, number 10, Mitchell Mitchling.
Courtesy runner on Dane Sylar.
Courtesy runner, Dane Seiler.
Hit by pitch with one out here in the bottom of the fifth. Micklig comes up. He flew out to right field in the third inning. And low and away. Nice job of Wadick to stop that one. These two teams both in Division II in the same sectional that will eventually wrap up in Altoona this year. But these teams will not be on the same side of the bracket. They would only face each other in a sectional final. Rhinelander in the same half of the sectional as Lakeland, Rice Lake, Altoona, just to name a couple teams, and Mosinee with Medford, Merrill, Wisconsin Dells. That one is blocked by Wadick. Two and one. Runner is Sylar at first base with one away. Got to imagine both Rapley and Kalaji are close to the pitch limit here today. As Rapley fires in a strike, we're even. 2-2. 63rd pitch of the day there from Rapley. So his pitch count not quite as high as Kalaji. This is grounded to third base and past Charlie Johnson. It'll get into the corner. Played well by the left fielder, though, as that is Blake Bauer out in left field now. One out single. Makes it first and second. Micklig to first. Sylar at second. Just past the outstretched glove of Charlie Johnson. First time Mosinee's had multiple base runners on today. And Bryson Savikis at the bottom of the order. Strike taken, another first pitch strike for Rapley. Next game for Rhinelander, not until Monday. So I think Rapley is going to run his pitch count up as high as possible, so long as he keeps retiring batters here. That one's inside. It's 1-1. Meanwhile, Caden Kalaji at 86 pitches for Mosinee. So he could very well not make it out of the sixth inning. The 1-1. Rapley comes home. Fouled off the leg of Savikis. And doesn't look to have shaken him too much. 1-2. Nice 70-degree day here in Mosinee. Wind not blowing too hard from right field to left field. I suppose that is west. So I'm trying to reorient myself here. 1-2. Rapley could really use a strikeout. Delivers and fouled to the first base coach. Savikis stays alive. Top of the order on deck in Tyler Bars. Mosinee pulls ahead of the Hodags in hits. They've got 3 to Rhinelander's 2. Rhinelander with more walks on the day. I think our base runner totals are even. The 1-2 is skied. Will it get foul or stay fair? Back of first base. It's going to be the second baseman, West. He makes the catch. A high pop-up into the short outfield grass, and Jackson West makes the second out of the inning. So Bars will come up with runners on first and second and 2 away. Trying to see if it's Blake Bauer out in left field. Hard to tell what the jersey number is. I'll see him as he runs in here at the end of this inning. Bars grounds one foul. We had Bauer hit at the bottom of the Rhinelander order in the place of Wes Kibler. As it's 0-1. Bars with a couple of ground outs to the left side of the infield today. First to third base and then to shortstop. 0-1. Bars with a line drive through the middle of the infield. Heading home is Sylar. The throw from the center fielder, White, not in time. Mosinee on the board, 1-0. And Tyler Bars delivers from the top of the order, driving home the first run of the day.
Now, next up to bat, number 26, Treves Stoffel.
Micklig to second. So it remains first and second with 2 outs, but a run across here for Mosinee. And Treves Stoffel, their first team all-conference selection from a year ago, coming to the plate. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout to right field. 1-0, make it 1-1. And the crucial at-bat, perhaps, of this inning was Kalaji, that hit by pitch with 2 strikes. It was 0-2. And Rapley just lost a feel for a pitch and nailed Kalaji in the back. Eventually, Sylar comes around to score for Caden. Taking strike 2 is Stoffel, and 2-2. Pitch count to 75 for Rapley. Upstairs, and it's a full count yet again to Treves Stoffel. It was a full count strikeout in the first inning, and it was 2-2 when he flew out in the third. Runners will be going with the pitch here. The payoff pitch is low and away. A walk keeps the inning going.
Now, next up, number 6, Carter Fondre.
Fondre will come to the plate, and we'll have a meeting on the mound with the Rhinelander pitching coach and his infielders and Carter Rapley. Today's game brought to you by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Save up to $180 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service now through June on 4 Goodyear tires, with locations in Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Wausau, and Marshfield. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Bases loaded for Carter Fondre. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. Popped out to first base in the 4th inning. Takes a strike, and Rapley, despite the traffic this inning, has done a great job of delivering first pitch strikes. 0-1, make it 0-2. As Fondre takes the first 2 pitches and finds himself down. Bases loaded. Rapley looking to work out of a jam. It's lined to the first baseman, Bishop. He stabs at it, and Mosinee will leave the bases loaded. However, they do get the first run of the game across. As they lead 1-0, we head to the top of the 6th. Rhinelander looking to equalize on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play Winnie the Pooh and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Right fielder Rowan Wiecek will lead off the top of the sixth with his Hodags down 1-0. Kalaji delivers, and it's fouled off. Kalaji was the run that scored. It was a courtesy runner on for him. He got hit by a pitch with 1 out. And then eventually his courtesy runner, Dane Sylar, came around as this one is lined past Kalaji. Bars is there and throws on to first to retire Wiecek.
Next up, number 1, Connor Rapley.
Just recapping the bottom of the fifth. It was 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 runners left on base for Mosinee. It was a hit by pitch, single, pop out, and then another single that scored a run as Rapley lines this one into right field, his first hit of the day. Pitcher getting loose for Rhinelander now. So we'll be intrigued to see if Rapley stays in the game.
15, Sawyer Bishop.
I'm sure he'll stay in the game if he stays on the mound, I should say. Hodags doing Kalaji some favors here, swinging at the first pitch as he is nearing 100. This one grounded up the middle and through. Bars could not stop it. And another single for the Hodags, this time from Sawyer Bishop.
Number 13, Vince White.
Back-to-back pitches, back-to-back singles as Vince White comes to the plate. Another left-handed hitter. I think we're going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher at second base. It's going to be number 12, Hoyt Dantoin.
Courtesy of pitcher, number 12, Hoyt Dantoin.
So with that runner in scoring position, they elect to bring on the courtesy runner. Bishop at first. And this one is popped up by Vince White on the infield, and Stoffel calls for it. I believe infield fly was called. And it remains first and second.
Next up, number 3, Charlie Johnson.
So Kalaji was at 86 pitches coming into this inning. It seemed to be his last, but he's only thrown 5 pitches, and he's already faced 4 batters. And he's gotten 2 outs. So maybe able to finish the 6th here as Johnson takes outside. And this time is grounded to Bars. Bars on to first. And 2 more runners stranded by Caden Kalaji. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, it's still 1-0. We can keep it here just to recap that inning. A ground out to second, a couple of singles on back-to-back pitches, and then a pop-out and a ground out. Kalaji escapes the damage. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. That makes it 7 runners left on so far by the Hodags, or if you frame it the other way, 7 runners stranded by some great pitching from Caden Kalaji. Today's game brought to you by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start day 1. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Express Employment. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Connor Rapley remains on the mound. They did have a pitcher warming, as now I am able to verify in left field it is Blake Bauer playing out there for Wes Kibler. So I believe Kibler not in the game right now with just 2 players on the bench. It was Bauer and Dantoin, the courtesy runner.
Now, batting for your Mosinee Indians, number 47, Sevy Anderson.
Bottom of the 6th, Mosinee looking to extend their lead. and head to the 7th. Up more than one. Anderson has been on both times today. He walked in the 2nd and singled in the 4th. Takes outside. Pitch count is at 81 for Connor Rapley. So in good shape to finish this 6th inning. And it's popped up by Anderson on the infield. Wadick has a read on it. He calls off his pitcher and out of his reach. Anderson stays alive. Hard to tell if Rapley might have had a better play on that. Coming off the mound, it was a long distance for both of them. And the third baseman, Johnson, wasn't able to get there in time either. So it's 1-1. Anderson with new life. Rapley from the stretch. It's lined to center field. That'll get into the gap. Chasing it down is Wiechek. It's off his glove, and the center fielder is going to have to corral it. Anderson won't get greedy. He'll stay at second base with a stand-up leadoff double.
Now, next up, number 11, Aiden Larilla.
And Anderson now 2 for 2 with a walk. He's been on all 3 times. And it keeps getting better for him. A walk and then a single and now a double. Larilla up here. See the first baseman ready to play the bunt. That's Bishop. Larilla not showing bunt, and he takes a strike. Aiden is 0 for 2 on the day, looking to get on base for the first time or maybe bunt the runner over. Swinging all the way here, and now it's 0-2. And now the pitch count for Rapley becomes a factor, possibly. He is at 85 pitches and still needs to get 3 outs here. This is grounded to first. Runner's going to advance as Bishop steps on the bag, and Larilla with that productive out that we were speaking of.
Now, next up, batting for your Mosinee Indians, number 3, Noah Zebro.
Zebro to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a strikeout. But a runner at third base with just 1 out. A sac fly could bring him home here. Infield's going to come in for the Hodags. 0-1. Infield in. Outfielders relatively deep. Conceding that sac fly, perhaps. Just want to keep everything in front of them here. 1-1. On deck is Caden Kalaji, who scored the first run of the day for Mosinee after being hit by a pitch. It's 2-1 now to Noah Zebro. Rapley delivers his 90th pitch. It's through the middle of the infield, an RBI single for the catcher Noah Zebro. Anderson scores. It's 2-0 Mosinee.
Next up, number 4, Caden Kalaji.
Runner on first, and we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher, number 37, Parker Shamil.
Courtesy runner, number 37, Parker Schmiel.
Courtesy runner on for the catcher at first base with 1 away. It's 2-0. Mosinee increasing their lead for the top of the 7th as they look to close it out. Could keep this rally going here for a while, though, as Kalaji has been on both times. He had a single in the 3rd inning and then was hit by a pitch and came around to score in the 5th. RBI single by the catcher Zebro has made it 2-0 after a leadoff double by Sebastian Anderson. Taking inside. 2-1 now. 93 pitches for both pitchers, but Rapley not out of the 6th yet. And that's going to be off of the elbow of Kalaji, his 2nd hit by pitch in a row.
Now, next up to bat, number 10, Mitchell Mickley.
2nd courtesy runner on is Dane Sylar.
Courtesy runner, number 5, Dane Seiler.
And now with runners on first and second, just one out. Here comes Mitchell Micklig. He singled his last time up to the third base side. Could be the last hitter that Rapley faces. Ball is upstairs, especially if Micklig is aiming to work a count here. Maybe wait until he sees a strike to swing the bat. Takes upstairs again. It's 2-0. That's pitch 96 for Rapley. The new pitcher for the Hodags will likely come from the fielders as they only have 2 guys on the bench. Strike delivered. Not too hot and not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenwetter for all of your AC and heating needs, commercial or residential. For new units or repair, call Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenwetter. Taking a strike at the low rail of the zone. Micklig can't believe it, but it's 2-2. And Rapley needs to get him here to face another hitter. Pitch 99 is strike 3 on the outside edge. A backwards K, and Rapley can stay out there for one more guy.
Number 0, Bryson Savakis.
So Rapley at 99 pitches, he's allowed to go past 100 as long as he's in the middle of a batter. Seventh strikeout there for Rapley. This is lined to center field by Savakis. Coming around third is the courtesy runner, Shamil, to the plate. He is out. What a throw from Vince White all the way down to Wadick. And the 100th pitch of the inning of the day for Rapley is an interesting one, as it's a single off the bat of Savakis, but the run is cut down at home. We head to the top of the 7th. It's a 2-0 lead for Mosinee, looking to close things out on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
To end the 6th inning, 1 run across for Mosinee on 3 hits, as well as a hit by pitch, no errors, and 1 left on base as the other runner was gunned down by center fielder Vince White. Nice throw all the way down to Jackson Wadick. No relay needed. And it's a 2-run lead headed to the top of the 7th. Jackson West will lead things off, the number 8 hitter. He'll be followed by Blake Bauer, and then the top of the order, Abe Gretzinger. Kalaji at 93 pitches. We'll see if Mosinee needs to bring in a reliever. Jackson West, maybe with the instruction to take a couple pitches here, get Kalaji out of this game. 0-1. It fouled off, just gets over the fence and hits a fan on a bounce. And they get it in to the umpire. Very efficient. 0-2. And we're going to ask, they asked for Kalaji to reset as the field umpire wasn't ready. 0-2. Is popped up. That'll get foul near that same spot, this time with a little bit more distance from the second baseman, Jackson West. He has lined out to center field and flown out to center field. We've seen some good power off his bat. 0-2 swung through on a high heater.
Next up, number 8, Blake Bauer.
So Blake Bauer up for his second plate appearance as he came in as a pinch hitter in the 5th. Kalaji needs to retire him on 2 pitches or less if he wants to face a third. Bauer takes upstairs. And I think if you're Coach Waxmonski, you just tell Bauer to take here no matter what. He swings. Looking at, if you put it into play there and he's out, then Kalaji can maybe finish the game. But pitch number 100 will come here, and this will be the last batter. the 1-1. Swing and a miss as Bauer finds himself down 1-2. Kalaji looking to record 6 2/3 scoreless. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout, and that'll finish the day on the mound for Caden Kalaji. 2 strikeouts to start the top of the 7th. It'll be Abe Gretzinger coming to the plate to face a new pitcher here. Number 22, Easton Brooks, coming out to the mound. Kalaji will receive a big hand here. Kalaji had some trouble in the first and the third inning. It was first and second. It was first and second with nobody out in both the first and the third innings. Kalaji was able to work his way out of that. Then he retired 9 in a row, and eventually he finishes 6 2/3, 4 hits.
Number 22, Easton Brooks.
9 strikeouts for Kalaji, 4 hits, I believe 3 walks, and most importantly, no runs allowed. As Easton Brooks will be our new pitcher, he comes on to face Gretzinger, lefty on the mound. Number 22, he started the first meeting between these teams in Rhinelander. That was a 5-1 Hodags victory. Mosinee looking to give Rhinelander their first conference loss and first loss overall this season. It'll be Gretzinger, and if he's able to get on, then Wadick. Left-handed pitcher versus righty batters typically favors the hitter, conventionally at least. Able to see the ball out of the hand a little bit longer from that opposite-handed pitcher. Easton Brooks, the first time these teams met, went 2 1/3, struck out 4, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs. Just one of them was earned. Walked 3. Micklig and Reinke finished that game for Mosinee on the mound. As Micklig threw 1 inning and Braden Reinke threw 2 2/3. Gretzinger has been on twice today with a single and a walk. He also struck out his last time up.
Now batting for Rhinelander, number 2, Abe Gretzinger.
First batter of the day for Easton Brooks comes with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Rhinelander needs 2 runs to keep this game alive. Brooks kicks and delivers outside. Kalaji comes out. It's Kalaji actually at first base, pardon me. Grabs his first base mitt and replaces Micklig over there. Brooks low, and that'll be 2-0. So Kalaji will move to first base. Micklig comes out of the game in favor of Easton Brooks. The 2-0. Gretzinger takes, and that'll be strike number 1. And see if that gets Brooks rolling here as he locates his first pitch of the day. The 2-1. Swung on and missed. Gretzinger out in front of that one. And now the Hodags down to their last strike. Gretzinger can't think about trying to tie this up in one swing. That's impossible. Just needs to get on base for Rhinelander. Keep the inning alive. 2-2 from Brooks. Taken outside. Great eye there from Gretzinger as that was just off the plate. Full count coming. Gretzinger walked on a full count back in the second. Singled in the first to lead off the game and struck out in the 5th. That was all against Kalaji. He faces Brooks. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and he stays alive as Wadick on deck will retrieve that one. Mosinee 11-5, looking to pick up their 12th win of the season and what would undoubtedly be their biggest. Another 3-2 from the lefty. Is low in the dirt. Nice block by Zebro, but it'll be ball 4. And Gretzinger keeps the game alive. Wadick to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and 2 walks. And perhaps if Brooks not able to find the zone here, Wadick might try to work his 3rd walk. We check on deck. He's 0 for 3. And we've got a timeout called here. I'm unsure why. Seems like Gretzinger was in the wrong. Brooks, with the runner in front of him, will throw over. A lot harder to steal second base here if you're Gretzinger with the lefty pitcher on the mound. And also, Gretzinger, you don't need to steal second base as it's not your run that's going to tie the game. Tying run is at the plate. Jackson Wadick fouls it off. We were scoreless through 4.5 before Mosinee broke through in the bottom of the 5th for a run. Caden Kalaji got on a hit by pitch, came around to score on a single from Tyler Bars. Strike taken by Wadick. It's 0-2, and Mosinee needs one more strike yet again. Another run came across in the bottom of the 6th. Anderson being plated by Zebro. The 0-2 from Brooks is low, and it bounced before the plate and hit Zebro in the mask. Nice job by Noah, maintaining his whereabouts there and keeping the ball in front of him. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Rhinelander undefeated no more as Mosinee gets the big 2-0 victory here in Great Northern Conference play. Easton Brooks comes on to get the final out of the day. And Mosinee improves to 12-5, 8-3 in conference play. They're tied with Northland Pines.
Mosinee 2 and Rhinelander 0.
Rhinelander falls to 13-1, 11-1. They remain in first place in the Great Northern Conference, ahead by 2.5 games, I believe. If I can do some quick math. Yep, 2.5 games on Mosinee, depending on how that Northland Pines games goes today. Could be 2 games on the Eagles. Coming up next is our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. After that word from Merrill Steel, we'll talk to head coach Ty Cook of Mosinee, and a player of his choosing will be put in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. 2-0, Mosinee over the Rhinelander Hodags here at home today.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Like right here, Tyler? Or Ryan? Coach Cook? Sounds good. I'm Gunner. Nice to meet you. Back here on Zaleski Sports with head coach of the Mosinee Indians baseball team, Ty Cook, in his second season. Coach, what was the message to your team? You're stranding runners on base early on when Rhinelander was up to bat. Kalaji really able to work out of some jams there.
It was just, telling Caden to trust his stuff. You don't like starting an inning, putting guys on with no outs, but Caden knows what he can do, and he went out there and shut it down.
And then for your bats, through the first couple innings, I believe he faced just one over the minimum. That double play kind of killed a rally, but you guys kept plugging away, and you're able to get one across in both the fifth and the sixth. What'd you like from the plate here from your guys today?
I like that clutch hitting when it mattered. We got guys on. Struggled early, but when we got guys on late, guys came through with big singles to score some guys, and that was really clutch.
And then upcoming, you got that doubleheader coming up against Beloit Turner this weekend, but then finishing up conference play next week against Merrill, Lakeland, and then another team you're looking to split on the year, Northland Pines. What are you looking for from your team to finish out this season?
Just keep playing like we have. We've been on a roll here. I think that's 11 straight. They're hitting the ball well. Our pitching's been phenomenal, so just keep things rolling.
And congrats on the win, Coach. Could we actually talk to one of your players? Your choice on who? Caden probably. Probably Caden, yeah.
Diesel, get out here.
Thank you very much, Coach. And we'll get our highlight house player of the game, Caden Kalaji, 6 2/3 scoreless. Welcome in, Caden. Talk to Coach about it. You had some traffic on the bases early, but you're able to strand those runners. I know it's not fun working the tightrope there, but you did it successfully. What was the message between you and Noah in the dugout after those first couple innings?
Just calm down, throw strikes, and work it.
And then at the plate, you guys were struggling to get guys on early, but then you get on the hardest way possible. You get plunked, and that really sparked the rally. Your guys come up behind you. What did it feel like to see that first run finally get across here today?
It felt amazing. It gave me some relief on the mound, and it just felt great.
And then you weren't quite able to finish the game because of your pitch count, but then Easton comes on and closes it out. You watch it from first base. How did that final out feel here to get that 2-0 victory over an undefeated team?
That was pretty crazy over them. It felt big.
Big win for you guys. Good luck coming up next week. We've got your game against Wausau West next Friday. I'll have one more thing from you here, though. I'll give you the mic. I'll count you down. You'll look at our camera, and you'll just say, I'm Caden Kalaji, and I'm in the house.
All right.
Here we go. I'll get out of the way. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Caden Kalaji, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Caden. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Coming up next Friday, we've got Mosinee against Wausau West baseball. Next Monday, we've got the softball team against Medford, and that'll be the upcoming broadcast schedule here from Mosinee. For Ryan Rasmussen, I'm Gunnar Zippert. That'll do things here from Mosinee High School. The Indians improved to 12-5 and 8-3 in Great Northern play. Rhinelander falls to 13-1, 11-1 in GNC. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great rest of your night.